Welcome to the Game 7 Mistletoe Mayhem. I'm supposed to see our camera is diagonal. I think it's having some issues while we get things set up. Here we go. Yeah, that's a little bit better looking. Welcome to the Mistletoe Mayhem here. This is a $106 tournament brought to all of you by Game 7 Esports. Our good friends Game 7 Esports, who currently are running the Game 7 Winter Cup. We'll be back with that in the new year. But for us, this is the last tournament of 2025 for Game 7 Esports. And possibly the last of 2025 for this stream as well. So this is it, $160 and it's single elimination. We're going to have the semis and finals for all of you as well. Semifinals is best of 3, finals is best of 5. But our first match of the evening is Cold Palmer versus $100. Again, reminder, the winner of this goes to the finals. The loser actually plays in the third place match for a chance at that $160 prize pool. Of which, first place will get 100. Second gets 40, third gets 20. Cold Palmer, a roster that is comprised of Velocity, as well as Dexes and MSN, $100 with Hazy and Envy. So I'm looking forward to this series. The lobby is up. We'll get the players in the match in just a moment. Reminder, we're going to be streaming both semifinals today. The other one on the other side is likely to be is either versus Ben or versus Dystopia. We'll get an update on that when we can. For now, though, again, we are just waiting on an update on where these teams are. Cold Palmer should be joining any moment. Oh no, they actually made the lobby for us. One moment, let's join real quick. They're actually in the lobby. So we'll quickly get them in just a moment here. They actually made the lobby for us, so we're actually gonna go join their lobby while we're at it here. They should not be in their match right now. But since everybody's here, we'll get things going. As there we go. Envy and Hazy are here. We should get whoever it is. It's Velocity and GG is that MSN or Dexes? I think G is MSN. Yeah, we're getting confirmation. G is MSN. So they are playing with the sub here on the side of Cole Palmer. But that should make things interesting. But we should get things up and running in just a moment here for what will be a best of 3 series. This is, again, single elimination. You lose, and your run technically is over, although you do get to play in the third place match at this point. So, remember these teams, they still have one more match later tonight, as we should have everybody in the lobby in just a moment. Here we go! Reminder again that G is MSN. $100 on the blue, Cold Palmer on the orange. Cold Palmer, our number 2 seed, as we may be having some technical issues here. I think we're gonna have a tech pause here while we're waiting. Oh, we got a game crash, so we'll I think we're gonna get a reset then in game 1 while we wait. Yeah, there we go, confirmation. We're gonna reset the lobby real quick. So there we go. We'll get the lobby up and going. But again, should be an exciting time here, an exciting stream. Again, some very exciting matches around the tournament here. As actually, I forgot, let's get the prediction pull up. Hello, everybody in chat. I think that's what you all are asking for, aren't you? But again, it's Cold Palmer versus $100. There we go. We should be getting things running in just a moment here. Hopefully. There we go. Alright then, while we're waiting, by the way, we have gotten confirmation. It's going to be Ben versus on the other side of the bracket, so we'll be getting to that match later tonight. Benefit about best of threes, they're quick. And the nice thing about our semifinals being as close as they are to each other means we're going to get both of them back to back with the finals later tonight, which again is a best of 5. Again, big thanks to Game 7 Esports for organizing this event. I'm looking forward to this thing. It should be a good time. A reminder that the loser of this is not out technically, I guess, but they're not done for the night. They'd have to play another match. Seems like we're getting some tech issues with these teams, so we might have to take a couple moments to get that sorted out for all of you. Let's see if this... Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Lobby is up, so we got some players joining in. But, I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a good matchup here. Again, a best of 3. As again, we are waiting on Cold Palmer to show up. But yeah, they're the numbers 2 seed here. We got the number 1 and number 5 sort of knows out of the bracket in their series. Number 1 seed, by the way, if you are wondering, is actually a team I recognize. Resinal and Tide. That's going to be a fun team to watch. Well, pretty recognizable teams. TRR is in this tournament. I know we got a couple Zave players in. Like Deadwalker and Ice made it to top 8 as well. Dystopia, that's Jonathan, and No Need Dude is made top 8 as well. So again, a lot of very good teams in this top 8. And Cole Palmer, by the way, just coming off of Lost Not Found, which that's another Zave team, right? Or is it? At least I recognize them from Zave Esports and events. I think it's Gian and Osuri. I don't think they've ever been on Zave, but definitely recognizable. Alright, we are getting confirmation, by the way. It seems like the technical issue has been sorted out here for Cold Palmer. Meaning we should get our match starting in just a minute. Again, apologies for the wait. I promise this is not something that we were planning on, but we should get things going in just a minute. Easy and Envy are in, though. That's the $100 team. They are a B rank side, I believe. I want to say. Oh no, they're not. Are they the B plus team? They might be the BB plus team. No, they're not. They're A and B. It's an AB team, not a BB plus. It's not the B plus team. It's the A and B team. I believe Hazy's A rank. Whereas for Cole Palmer, they actually don't have a rank, but both of them I think have been A rank before in Europe and they're pretty close to that rank in NA, probably a little bit lower than that, but they're basically A rank as things stand. I'm getting confidence that everybody is here. That means we should have things started in just a moment. There we go. We got confirmation there. Slight tech issue, but we're good to go here. Reminder again, Cole Palmer's on the orange. That is Velocity and MSN, and in this game, I guess it's going by the username of G. $100 on your side with Hazy and Envy. These are best of 3, so very short. You lose, and your run into the championship is over for these teams. The fortunate thing is they still have a match after this, a best of 5 in the round of for the 3rd place matchup. But this is their last best of 3 of the evening, and essentially a must-win situation, or else you're going to the or you're not going to the grand finals. So a lot of pressure here for the Mistletoe Mayhem players of Cold Palmer and $100 as Cold Palmer trying to get things started early. Won't really get very far here. By the way, this is a 2v2 tournament, if you haven't already realized. The game mode that is generally most popular for players at this rank level. And for a tournament like this, I mean, $160 up for grabs. A lot of pretty solid players are in this thing. Everybody wants to win a little bit of extra money. Only a day before Christmas Eve. For all of you who celebrate, happy Christmas to all of you in a little over a day. For any of you who celebrate Hanukkah, I hope you enjoyed it. I know Hanukkah's over. Kwanzaa, to all of you who celebrate Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa. I know that doesn't start until January 1st. And of course, a Happy New Year to everybody who's watching, as that is only a few days from now. So again, happy holidays to all of you. I hope all of you had a pleasant 2025. But for these players trying to look to end their 2025 off with a bang, Cold Palmer trying to get things started here. A consistent reoccurring team here in these Game 7 Esports tournaments. They've been here in at least one of our two opens. I believe our most recent one in Open 2. En route to the Game 7 Winter Cup, as they're going to try to find the first goal. Velocity hit it just wide. Envy's going to clear here as $100. Really pushed back quite aggressively early in this game. They have not really been able to get shots upfield, and there's been a lot of passivity from Hazy and Envy. It feels like when one player's up, the other's sitting all the way back on low boost. This Cold Palmer team definitely looking to take full advantage, and a fake play! Velocity, it's rolling on the line. It will be cleared out as Envy got bumped. Next up goes MSN. A late addition substitute for Cold Palmer. He'll keep things going here as that one on target, easily blocked by Hazy. $100 really facing the pressure of this Cold Palmer side early. Envy pushed out the way, will be challenged by MSN. Half the game still to go, and a shot on target. Velocity will back up into this one, and Cold Palmer will keep the plays going. Long touch will be for Envy. Bit of a heavy first touch there, but Hazy to follow. Up the ceiling, doesn't get the touch they wanted, and now room upfield. Cold Palmer one-on-one. It's MSN, and it's a great block for Envy. Hazy now jumps in, and the offense continuing as that's not the touch that they were looking for. Kept aside. It's Hazy challenged by Velocity. Envy to clear. Cold Palmer just choosing to wait, but they'll need to wait a little bit longer now as that one to the back wall. Velocity doesn't read it, and Cold Palmer, well, they've had all this up, but still no goals in Game 1. Only one play will really be the difference maker, it feels like at this point, and $100 with all the counterattacks that they like to go for. You feel like eventually one of those is bound to succeed if Cold Palmer can't find the net sooner rather than later. Envy. Not enough room to work with, and now an overcommit. It's Velocity, he knows he's got time. Hazy to jump, he'll look for the dunk on it. Cold Palmer unable to capitalize as now MSN. Here's another chance. Reset, double reset, off the crossbar and out. And $100 will go the other way. A race down the field, MSN beat. The shot is on. And a counterattack finally breaks through. Sooner rather than later, and it turned out to be sooner. Only a minute to go, and it is Envy who looks to put $100 up 1-0 in the series. Well, they'll go for a fake kickoff here, Cold Palmer. That one to minimal success. Right now, $100 again, just doing a great job at just taking counterattacks. They've done a fantastic job defensively. Their offense hasn't really been there the entirety of this game, but their defense has. And it's done a great job at playing well on very low boost. They've consistently been on low boost. They've consistently had to play using a lot of the boost on these solo efforts from Cold Palmer. And so far, so good at handling them. As Velocity back to MSN, it's a really nice pass, and Envy will be there to cut things up early. A little more room for Velocity. The Englishman's gonna put one on target. Hazy had to back quickly to it. Now Envy. That's an easy block. Time running up for Cold Palmer. They gotta go for one last chance. Up it goes. MSN. Double tap. Won't reach this one. And Velocity, who bid on it, won't get there in time. Cleared away by Envy. And Game 1 will go to $100. A 1-0 scoreline. Only one goal scored. The defense at $100 really made to do quite a lot there. 8 saves in total. And a lot to handle out of Cole Palmer already in this game. But they get it done, that's for certain. And now we move into game number 2 with, again, it being a best of 3. $100 already 1 game win away from taking the series. Cole Palmer would have to reverse sweep them. And for MSN, under all the pressure that he's in, having to replace Dexes of all players. By the way, it's another high-ranked European player. And a consistent teammate for Velocity, MSN, having to fill in some big shoes. So far, he's definitely been able to help out, but again, the offense of Cole Palmer has so far been shut down by $100. Not really shut down, but stopped is a better way to say it. As now, that's a wide open net. Velocity gave himself up way too easily. And Envy read it perfectly. Trying to go for the dribble, and I think Velocity knew immediately Envy had him beat. Didn't have a lot of boost anyway, so really no options there, and Cole Palmer got read like a book, and $100 will be more than happy to take it. And I think realistically, they saw Velocity run out of boost there. It's a risky choice to jump in, because if Velocity's faking that he's got low boost, he does beat $100 on that play, but the right decision there. And it will be Envy who will get $100 off to a very strong start, considering just how rough last game was for them at the very beginning. Well, this is a whole lot better. And again, they're already on match points. It's a quick tournament, that's for certain. Meaning if you drop these games, you make mistakes, it compounds that much more to the rest of your series. As Hazy will keep it to the side, it will be kept up by Velocity. Cleared away. Envy. That's a long touch, and well, Velocity will handle this one. $100. Looking to, I guess, name themselves after what they think they're going to win at this tournament. Well, they're still 3.5 minutes away from getting to the grand finals, guaranteeing at least $40 at the end of the day. But again, a $160 tournament with $100 guaranteed for first. It's a pretty big jump from the $40, whereas you compare second to third, that's only a double increase in double the prize pool. From 20 in third to 40 in second. It's more than double from 40 to 100 from second to first. So, you know, that increase, that little extra money, that little extra bit of cash for your efforts, could very well be worth it. And again, you have to win here if you want that chance. As an open net for MSN, Cole Palmer will get their first of the night on this stream. That was not a good touch from Hazy, and an even better decision from Envy, who I think wanted to read that touch, wanted to get the secondary touch afterwards, kind of left it though, and instead went to the corner. Hesitant for $100. And Cole Palmer with their first goal in game 2 of this series. Mind you, they're still not even close to being out of it. If they can get this a win here, momentum flipped to their side, and all they need is one more win. As Envy will leave it, Hazy looking for Envy. Velocity to intercept. Here goes Envy again. It's a heavy first touch, but does get it through MSN. Velocity won't get back in time. And Envy does a great job at putting it in the top right corner. Baited in that challenge from MSN. And from there on out, knew Velocity wasn't going to get back. Had all that time to work with and all that room to work with. $100 with game 2 in their favor right now. Although maybe not for long, as Hazy got bumped. Wide open net for MSN. Another fake kickoff for Cole Palmer. We saw them do one last game. It didn't work then, but here it does. As there's just nobody left back. Some great bump attempts there from Velocity, getting rid of the last defender. And $100. Still looking to execute another goalie off the kickoff. This time it's in their favor. Envy's already got 7 shots this game. And all 3 goals, $100. So whereas last game was only a one goal decider, this one has gone back and forth. $100 still not out of the woods just yet. Still half the game to go, and Cole Palmer. Oh, it's a great assist. Velocity! Under the crossbar! MSN did the hard work here. Velocity made sure it was not in vain. Even see MSN at the end of that play looking to go for the bump play on Envy. Not like he needed it. Disguised that pass very well. $100 couldn't challenge it. And now Velocity is going to take the lead for them. Cold Palmer with a 1-goal advantage with a little over 2 minutes to go. And with the way that things are standing, $100 facing some real trouble here in Game 2. Their defense did so much of the heavy lifting last game, but this game it's been much more up in the air, much more offense-based, and Cold Palmer is definitely favored in that respect. As Hazy's not going to get up very fast, and that's an easy goal for MSN. What's really helping MSN is the accuracy at which they're shooting. Most of their shots have gone in the net. 5 goals on, well, 3 for 4 for MSN this game. Velocity with the other 2 goals. And Cole Palmer with some pretty good shooting accuracy that's really helped them out here. I mean, you compare that to Hazy, who has only been able to find 1 shot this game so far. The quantity of shots is there for Cole Palmer, and the accuracy is there as well. And, well, now they're looking to run away with this game. Literally, MSN getting chased from behind. Hazy gonna leave things for Envy. It's a great touch from MSN, recognizing the situation. Envy keeps it in. And Hazy is likely to follow. Not so much, though. Velocity jumps. It's Envy looking for Hazy. That shot could have been a whole lot better. Easily kept out by MSN. Reset. Back wall. Double tap. It's up the bar. And now he just took it away from Velocity. It's wide open for Hazy. MSN was doing a lot on that play, but maybe did a little too much with that extra touch from the back wall. Velocity wasn't able to read it. MSN not on the same page, and Cold Palmer have given up an easy one with 60 seconds to go. $100. Still not out of this game just yet. They're going to need at least 1 more. Oh, and MSN got bumped. And $100 will have a momentary one-on-one. Velocity to block. It's Hazy. Maybe could have done a little bit better with that play. Instead, it's played right to Cold Palmer, as he'll win the challenge. Envy will get to it as he's going to leave some boost for his teammates. Up he goes. Velocity demos him, but it's Hazy. Oh, a good block for MSN. He got right up in the face of them. Cold Palmer, well, at least for now, keep their lead intact. But a couple of late chances might just throw it the other way. Here goes Envy. Reset. Won't get another one. Won't really be able to use that either way as Hazy's up. Doesn't have a touch on it. Envy blocked by MSN. It's Hazy denied. Velocity will end game 2. And Cold Palmer have now tied the series. We need to go to game 3 to decide this one. Back and forth and up and down and all over the place. Going to mind on the other side of the bracket is Ben and We're going to be going to that series right after this one. For now, though, we have game 3. $100, Cold Palmer, a spot in the finals for the winner. And for the loser, well, they're going to have to battle for 3rd place against the loser of our next series. Is resets. It's not in, but MSN already looking to make a difference this game. Was definitely the difference maker last game with this shooting accuracy. Definitely, I think the big question mark for me this series, even though they've had previous success with Velocity and Dexes. The Grand Finals is eagerly awaiting the winner, and that's a tough block for Velocity, but Well, Palmer will get out of that jam. $100 with the early strikes, but it will end here. Velocity is up. We'll have to play 1-on-2. As it is Envy to follow. Velocity to cut it out as Hazy next to it. Cleared away as up and down goes MSN. Envy. Chain dashing his way to catch up to Velocity, and MSN in front of the nets will do a great job at forcing $100 not to push up any higher. And Cold Bomber at this point playing a little bit more defensively. Definitely prioritizing just not giving up room in front of their goal. They don't mind playing solo efforts, they don't mind playing a mechanical playstyle, they don't mind having this game being decided by those mechanics. They're just making sure they don't give up anything for free in front of their goal. Any lead for $100, and that might be the goal that wins this game, as Envy trying to fake it, he does a good job! Velocity really with no real options here. And Envy, who first forced him back with the flip reset, takes it up right in front of the goal, and again, Velocity, no real options to work with. $100 will take the lead in the do-or-die Game 3. As it's Envy now. Velocity. Gonna dribble, and he got through Hazy! He got through the ball! What a strike for Cold Palmer! And what a strike for Velocity! Tied at 1. $100 are still not looking to be at all concerned. It's Hazy who will have this one. 2 back for Cold Palmer, and it's Hazy across the corner. Velocity's there, and so is MSN. Double commit though. Nobody waiting in front of the goal, and Envy knows it. But it will be deflected away. $100 will hold on to this, as it's Envy who will take it to the back wall. It's Velocity to keep it. MSN who doesn't get to it in time, and it's Hazy with the lead once again for $100. Half the game left, and in Game 3 is such an important game. Anyone can still win it. For Cold Palmer, they're gonna have to play a patient style, that's for certain. Can't rush it, you can't force it, but you can take it! So easy! Got there in time, and MSN won't even have a chance to score. Now Velocity. A lot of room here, and Velocity's gonna make it work! Off the back, MSN! Tied again! And it's again Velocity who is recognizing such a smart play here. He knows he's got the space, and he also knows Hazy doesn't have the boost to challenge him. Instead of trying to rush the solo effort to the back wall, takes to the ground, force $100 to jump up to him. And without the boost, Velocity has all that control. Now fake kickoff. That one didn't work though. $100, well, we're supposed to get it back. They kind of gave it away here. And Hazy will get bumped into this thing. Envy's not gonna have it either. It's MSN, Envy to clear. Velocity who will take it back. $100 who, once again, will try to take their time, slow things down. They don't have the ball though. Cold Palmer. Envy to block the first one. Now Velocity. That's the real threat on this play right now, and, well, he won't have that touch. He's done a good job at forcing $100 all the way back with no boost. Envy had to leave for it for some extra boost, so they're gonna have to wait for the challenge. A challenge that won't go in their favor. Hazy, chased, will get it away. A runaway game, $100. Right now, really feel like they're fleeing. Even though it's tied, you can tell they're nervous. As a shot is kept away, a little bit of a team pinch will help them out. As Hazy up for this one. Envy's going to wait as well, but it will be Velocity. Blocked by Envy. Oh, it's a great touch too. Hazy needed to do more on that one. A giveaway to Velocity. Well, they will still challenge it. Cold Palmer again on the offensive attack. Deflected high. Very hesitant from Envy. Will Still got the dunk on velocity, but that could have been a lot worse. That's $100 will race upfield, one-on-one with MSN. Next goal is almost certainly the one to win it. The question is, who's going to be the one to take it? MSN! Oh, that was on target. Could have been in the net, too. Just in time for $100 to block that one. Hazy. MSN across the velocity. Envy has it. 10 seconds to go. $100 looking for that last chance. They'll get it all right. Hazy to the side. Oh, Velocity stole it. He's going to take the chance for himself. Here he goes. It's Evo. Blocked by Envy. Up goes MSN. Just going on his own. It's across the goal line and it will hit the floor. And we have overtime in game 3. The winner goes to the grand finals. The loser will have to battle for 3rd place. One goal determines the difference of guaranteeing 60 and potentially getting nothing at all. Hazy. Challenged. Envy is behind. He'll have to get to this one. It's off the back wall. Velocity saved away. Envy keeps his team in it. Now MSN. Hazy to clear. Cole Palmer. The Europeans holding on to this one. They'll go back for a step, but the ball is still theirs. MSN with the game on his car. Reset. Kept out. Velocity to follow. And MSN to hold. Little flip reset, that one going nowhere. And now Velocity looking a little bit nervous here. Gives it away. MSN is up with it. And again, $100. Just can't get the ball right now. Every single time Cole Palmer's hitting it, they're keeping it up high. $100. Don't want to use boost. Now they can't use their boost. Velocity with the game-winning strike. 1-on-2, no problem for Velocity, and Cole Palmer take the series. In the grand finals they go. Cole Palmer with a reverse sweep in this best of 3. And they really had to make it work. Three games in this one. Boy, a long series too. But it will be Cole Palmer who have it. Now we go to our next series, which is Ben versus Ben being our #1 overall seed in this tournament. That is Resinal and tied. Is Swaffy and Sif. Those are all very recognizable players. Resinal the highest rated at X rank. Tied is B rank. I think everybody else is B rank. Yeah, very solid 2 teams. But I'm looking forward to what will be yet another best of 3 here. Well, here we go. I am pretty excited for what we're going to see. As there we go, we'll get it lobby up and running. So I'm looking forward to what we're gonna get here. Another best of 3. Again, it's Ben and Arm's gonna be on the blue. They're the underdogs this one. Ben on the orange. The winner will play against Cole Palmer in the finals, so yeah, we're in for another good best of 3. But I mean, we're not done just yet. We still have more to come, as it's Sif and Swaffioti in the lobby. Resinal and Tide will not be too far behind them, I'm almost certain. Again, while we wait a little bit longer, again, I hope you all are doing well here. There we go. Well then, again, we're basically almost ready here. But again, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to what this tournament has in store in the finals. Reminder that the loser again plays in that third place tiebreak. So again, $100 not out of this tournament. I guess not out of the prize pool just yet. They would have to win though in their third place matchup, as they are in the lobby here. Resinal going by Rizera for whatever reason, unless they're trying to have their name be similar to Farah, which you should know is a very well-known French coach who just won the FIFA E, who won the FIFA E World Cup. I'd be surprised if that's where that name comes from. Anyways. Let's get things going here. Again, reminder, it's Ben on the orange, on the blue, and another best of 3 here. So, as I said, we're moving right into this next series. We're not going to waste any time at all. And same goes with the grand finals. We're not going to waste any time going to the finals, that's for certain. There we go. The other semifinals now underway. Sif and Sawafi versus Resinal and Tide. And gotta love Sawafi going with the Roadhog here. I don't think this is the first time we've seen Sawafi go in a Roadhog. I think this is his. This is like his favorite car. I believe the Roadhog is like his preferred car choice. So, kind of fun to see that in this matchup. I don't know if that has anything to do with a recent Lefamir video. If any of you watched Lefamir, which that's probably not a lot of you, but not a recognizable Rocket League content creator. They're not in this tournament, if you're wondering. But if any of you have seen Lefamir recently, they recently had a video where where them and apparently Jack, another content creator, both tested out new car bodies. Essentially with the argument that that it doesn't really matter if you play Octane or Fennec because they're both the same hitbox. Obviously, Sawafi here going with the Roadhog, which is another Octane type car. I wonder if that has any influence in that. I don't remember if it does. I don't think it does. I think Swafi's been playing on that Roadhog for longer than that video has been out. But still, looking forward to what we have in store here, as will be waiting back. Ben doing a good job of getting the early offense here. Resinal and Tide are definitely a recognizable duo. These two have been teammates in 2v2 tournaments in the past. There's a couple demos here. Sawafi. Definitely, you should know Sawafi for his 1v1 ability. Dude's a very good 1v1 player. And for Ben, they're going to have to handle that quite well here as a bit of a clear for Resinal. Blocked by Sif will be Tide, who's waiting behind. As up goes Tide, it will be cleared across. Bouncing ball, not read by Sif. On Resinal, nowhere to be found. Really sat back on that one. Some hesitancy early on from Resinal. Realistically, if you want to win tournaments like these, being hesitant is not going to get you very far. You gotta be willing to be aggressive. You gotta be willing to push up, put some pressure on your opponents, and capitalize on their mistakes. You don't do that when you're waiting back, expecting another goal against you. You gotta be ready, you gotta be there, and you gotta be challenging here as Resinal. Another challenge, Sawafi. Sif blocked by Tide. It will be Resinal again, and surely he scores this one. Sawafi ran out of boost, and will be Resinal of Ben to take the first goal. Sif took a chance on net there and couldn't get it. It's a risky choice. If it doesn't go in, it's going the other way, and it does. And a challenge from Sif that I'm sure he will regret now, as it is Ben who will be more than happy to have this goal won. Sif to the ceiling. Resinal 2-0! That'll make things a little bit easier for them. Sif, who was looking for a great play there, just got absolutely body blocked by Tide. Throwing himself into the play, it works out for Ben. I don't know if that was what they were trying on that play, but they're not complaining, that's for certain. As it's tied for 3-0. Well, another one that just finds itself bouncing off the ceiling in front. Sawafi did not have the read. And that, I'm sure, is more than just painful for them. As Tide, oh, he got blocked by Resinal. That would have been 4-0. Had Resinal not been in the way. And desperately need of a goal. They're gonna get one here. So Wuffy with an open nets. It's a great move from Sif. Draws in both defenders. Little backflip flick. I'd expect that from Swaffy, not Sif, but I mean, these players know what they're doing. That's for certain. And individually, again, at this point in the tournament, I mean, it's B rank at the minimum. And again, we're seeing A rank, we're seeing X rank, all sorts of great competitors. As Ben, oh, it should have been another goal there. Resinal with a miss in front of the net. And will get a little bit fortunate here on the goal line. This game has really not been in their favor at all, at any point, really. And the unfortunate thing is, Ben, I think, knows that. I mean, the job's not done just yet. They haven't been able to fully secure this game. But is consistently been facing some real trouble from a team that just is playing better than right now. As Resinal to the back wall. Tide, round 1. Resinal. Yes! Top left. 3 for 3. Perfect accuracy so far. And this shot was definitely his toughest to score. I mean, Sif didn't even jump. He didn't think Resinal had the angle on that one. Resinal did. I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't think Resinal had the angle on it either. And now Tide looking for 5-1. That one's short. Cut short by Swaffy. As Tide will take it to the back corner. Sif with boost. Swaffy with the ball. I don't really like that second touch. It's given straight to Tide. And that one is, wow, very open. You know what? I will retract my statement there. Clearly Swaffy knew the Tide was going to make the misplay on this one. And Resinal was already out of the nets. But yeah, that's just not a good touch from Tide. Straight to the wrong person. Realistically, the best place there is upfield or to the corner. Of which that touch does neither. And Ben now, still now only 2 goals behind. Sorry, 2 goals ahead. Not 2 goals behind, they're leading this game. Gotta be careful that could potentially come back here. As Swaffy will leave it for Sif. Resinal stays close. Swaffy. Sif. Little fake from Tide, who never even wanted to go for the clear in that play. Resinal. Bouncing ball will head straight back to Swaffy. Sif now. Reset. On target, but easily kept down, and Ben will do just enough to win this game on defense. As Resinal's going to get one more for the road. It won't make a difference. Game 1 will be in favor of the number 1 seed. And Ben, not really at all under any major concerns, will be more than happy to take it. Game 1 is theirs. And with Game 2 up next, well, we'll see if Ben just takes this series in only 2. For now, though, Game 1, and you really saw Ben kind of just play as the better team. But the nice thing is, it's anything but over. I mean, we just saw last series. Reverse sweeps in this format, in a best of 3, are so easy. Well, not easy, but they're so much easier. A lot more convenience with it, if you will. Well, we'll go into game number 2 here in just a minute. And get things back to going underway here as Ben, with a pretty convincing game 1. Just need to repeat for game 2, and then we'll be off to the grand finals. Resinal. First with the ball on Team Ben. Will waste some boost out of Erm. Swaffy will hold and Tide waiting back. Ben's gonna be pushed pretty far here. Resnol trying to get that one. A little bit of help from the crossbar as well. And Ben will hold on to it, or at least I would think they would hold on to it, but sort of a bad decision there. Resnol and Tide both ran into each other, and Resnol at this point sort of in complete panic. Swaffy's gonna hit this one aside for Sif. It is not on target. And without boost, Tide can't go for this one. Swaffy can. And with a couple plays upfield, nothing all too threatening on Ben. And already a minute down, not really much to talk about here as it's Sif. It's a great catch from Resnol. He's gonna force in Swaffy too. Tide to clear. And Ben waiting. As Sif. Resnol to send it away. Swaffy. One touch up in the air. It is a tough bounce, and Resnol doesn't even have this one. It's Sif who takes it, and he's going top corner. Tide had to get there. Up off the back wall, and Ben really being pushed right now. Tide will force in Swaffy. Resnol jumps as well. Ben really having to earn every single block they get on defense. Rim's doing a great job at just drawing them in, letting their very pushed back positioning hurt them here. That shot's wide. Little bit of fortune now as the iron helps out Ben. So as if, oh wait, no, it's a big mistake. That's the first goal of the game. I can't believe that goes in, of all things. After all that has done, that mistake cannot be how you give up a goal here. What an awful misplay. And boy, Ben got a little bit of lucky here. You really feel like with all that Erm's done, they should be up at this point, but not always how this game goes. And Resnol trying to make it too. Will, a little bit of hope from Tide on the end of this one. And now really starting to second guess themselves. All that offense, all that control. And what can they do with it? Tide. Couple of resets. Oh, Resnol missed it! It's wide open, and it is a one goal back. Courtesy of Sif. We've seen Resnol have no problem jumping into some of these plays, but that one got the better of him. And is not out of this one just yet. Resnol. Reset. Sif there. Another shot. Resnol trying to keep it away. He knows nobody's back, and so Whoopee! He turns it the other way! Well, Ben didn't learn from their first time. This one may be even more careless. Out of Tide. And the last one, at least, you could think maybe Resnol gets the dunk on that. Tide had no business taking that shot. And Ben, who did so much to get this 2-goal lead, have now lost it, and they can only blame themselves for those goals. I'll have to find another one here. As looking to take it away. Resnol, that is kept right back by Sif, and will have another chance on. Resnol getting there. Tide, little doink that just relinquishes that possession. And they know this Ben team definitely not playing at their best. That's a big mistake. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't shoot on that one. Resnol will breathe a sigh of relief as here goes Tide. 50-50. Deflected away. And Ben so willing to sort of give up the middle of the field, so willing to take chances that give up the middle of the field. I mean, is a solid team. These guys can play one-on-one. And I mean, honestly, they probably prefer to play one-on-one. This is not the team you want to give that kind of space to and have to play that kind of game against. a minute to go. A little over a minute to go. Tied. Gonna get one through Sif, won't do so. Swaffy now. Gonna meet this one, who does a great job at reading Ty. And now we'll have a play to the corner. Doesn't get to the midfield though, and it'll be taken away by Tide. Resinal. Corner. Still Resinal. Sif's there. Up goes Tide. To the corner. Swaffy is there to block, and Resinal denied. It's gonna be Sif. It's gonna be on target, and it's going to be in. 36 seconds to go. And the underdogs, who really got their game handed to them in Manfield Knights here on DFH Stadium, are feeling a whole lot better. Who knows, maybe another reverse sweep on the cards at this point. Resinal keeps it close. Would have liked to see the pass there to Tide. Instead, he'll put one on target. And now Sif to take the game. It is kept away. Swaffy, though, that one is sent away. Resinal, who doesn't get a handle of this one easily, still has it. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds! And he clutches up. Resinal finds the equalizer for Ben. He quickly made the turn and he put one in. Swaffy, bluffing as if he had boost, couldn't get to it. And a clutch strike for Resinal. Now only one goal away from taking this game. Sif, though, reset! He's taking it! What an ending! And it's courtesy of Sif. A massive win for Erm. And the series is not done just yet. Well, if you thought game one had its twists and turns, here is game two. Feels like it's even more insane. Well, here we go. Game 3. I don't know if we get to see it in either of our series, and we're going to be fortunate enough to see it in both. And a reminder, this is for a spot in the finals. You lose, you gotta play that third place match to end off your night. You are not guaranteed anything playing in that match either. You lose, you get zero. So, this is for a guaranteed part of the prize pool, guaranteed spot in the finals. And you really think for either of these teams, I'm sure they both believe they deserve to be in that top 2 position. So you only get it here if you can get that victory. Sif taken out. Resinal, that strikes wide. It could have been a whole lot worse though. And again, Erm, not afraid to play one-on-one. They won last game by playing one-on-one. You really feel like they're going to have to do the exact same here as it's Swaffy. Resinal to meet it. It's Sif to the back wall. Sif still, and a light touch Resinal that keeps away the pressure. Tide. Just trying to push players back. He's done a great job here as he forces in Swaffy that challenge. Now he's going to make things awkward for Sif. As to the side. To the corner. Resinal. Choosing to wait! Choosing to score! Panic! From Erm. Panic from Sif! And a giveaway that goes straight to Resinal. He rushed his touch. Didn't get what he wanted. And it's Ben who will. Team Ben. Up 1. Resinal. Around the corner. Well, at least push back Swaffy. Sif. Tied. Still tied. He gets by one. Sif's the only one back. Resinol jumped in for that. He's gonna put the pressure on. He will be the only one left now on offense as Tide's gonna have to rush back. And he's bumped out of that play as well. Still Tide to jump in though. No problem chasing this one down as he'll box out Swaffy. And Resinol will keep the play. That one gets through Sif. And Team Ben with the offense. Resinol double commit for Sif and Swaffy both at it. Now they're gonna have to race back as that's tied again. Sif clear. Swaffy. Resinol. Tied. 2-0. Game 3 is going horribly for Swaffy racing to get the clear, but this time he's the one who overcommits, not the other way around. Such a crucial challenge for in that play, and they don't take it. And Team Ben, the 2-goal lead like they had last game. Obviously hoping for things to turn around a little bit more in their favor than last game did. As Resinol double tap will... He can hit those. That one won't be on target though. As he'll jump up for the clear. Resinol still. Sif will hold on to it. As now up the ceiling. Pinch play away. Tied. Swaffy. Still Swaffy. Well, not really the touch he's looking for here, as it's Resinol again. Resinol still moving. Sif blocks. And now Sif will carry it away. Doing a great job at mixing things in, but the shots haven't been there just yet for them. Tied. Swaffy knows to go. Now it's Resinol the other way. He'll send it to the midfield and sent to the net. Sif has it first. Ball closely behind by Swaffy. Resinol, let's open! And it's for 3-0. He'll find Tide, and they'll find the net. Definitely rushing under the amount of time they have left in this game. And it's just not helping them. His Tide will take this one. Resinol will hold on to it, and he's got room. Oh, it's a great challenge, though, from Sif. Just no respect for Resinol. And although we are almost 4 minutes into this game, that is the first for They'll need 2 more in the final minute to tie this game up. A very difficult task, but I mean they're gonna have to get it done here, or else their run is done just like that. They have to play for a 3rd place prize. And I'm sure Team Ben will do everything in their power to get that match in the grand finals they've been looking for. Would be number 1 versus number 2 seed. And Irmu came into this event as the number 5 seed. Just chasing after it here is Ben. Waiting. Swaffy. Sif to clear. Resinol. Oh, what a good flick that is. Not on target, but it does keep waiting. As a demo. Swaffy, is it on? It's not, just wide. And needed that one to go in. Now it's Resinol just looking to waste out time. Sif will take the challenge, but it's Resinol who follows. Swaffy, Sif, Tide will hold on, and Resinol's got a little bit of boost to work with. Sif in front. Swaffy to shoot. It's kept away by Resinol. Swaffy again. Time will run out, and they will not take the game. Ben, the number 1 seed, will advance to the grand finals. They take on Cold Palmer. As for they'll be forced to play the 3rd place match at the end of the night against $100. Both matches are best of 5, but we're gonna be seeing the grand finals in just a moment. A 2-1 victory here for Ben. They'll again be taking on Cold Palmer. But again, I'm looking forward to what that will have in store. Cold Palmer, who's been waiting a little bit for this series. I'm sure he'll be happy to get their chance to show up. Again, they're going to be the last match of the night here against Ben. Reminder, again, Ben is, as you saw, Reginald and Tide. Cold Palmer is Velocity and MSN, as well as Dex's, although I don't think Dex's I don't think is playing tonight. But I think we have confirmation here. Yeah, there we go. Everything confirmed. We'll go to the grand finals in the third place match now. Again, remember, third place just playing for a cut of $20. First and second playing for $100 or $40. So it really is a good amount on the line in this one. Again, our final match tonight will be Ben versus Cold Palmer. I'll quickly get the lobby made for them. There we go. There we go. Lobby has been made. Again, this is a best of 5 though. It's not a best of 3. It's a best of 5. So this is a longer series. Much longer series for that top prize. As I'm looking forward to this one here. Got some again very good players. Again, we got Velocity, MSN. We've got Resinal and Tide. We've got a lot to play. They've got a lot to play for here. The last tournament for Game 7 Esports of 2025. Reminder, our next one I think will be the Game 7 Winter Open 3. That is January 13th. Gonna put up our Winter Open series. 2 more qualifiers, by the way. That's Opens 3 and 4. And that is to get points for the Game 7 Winter Cup. That is in February. For now, though, everybody's ready, and so are we, so let's get things underway here in just a moment. Seems like everybody's having some slight technical issues, but we're good to go here. Let's get our best of 5 underway now. This is, again, for first place. It's the grand finals, so win or have to settle for second. At this point, for all these teams, you've at least guaranteed something by the end of the night. But, I mean, you want to win this thing. You want to be champions. You want to be victorious. This is where you got to get it done here. And Resinal looking to get things started. Double tap missed. Will be tied to follow. And Ben looking to start their offense off as hot as they were in the semifinals. A longer series, though, means you're going to have to play a lot more games. And you're going to have to do a lot more damage. As Cold Palmer are sure going to be just as strong as they were previously on the max of velocity. If MSN can keep his strong shooting accuracy, there's some strength there. As Resinal and Tide will work a little bit together. And that's goal 1. Ben will strike first. As Resinal and Tide together get the job done. And it's Ben who are not slowing down in any way from where they left off. One goal already, now looking for another one as it's Tide. Does keep out velocity. MSN Oh, with velocity, and there's a lot of room in the midfield still. Tide and Resnal both left. And I had Cole Palmer recognize it as fast as they could have. That's a goal the other way. Now a demo, and Ben can score from here. Tide won't go for it. Velocity will have a free touch, and MSN with the clear. Resnal. With a little play off the back. It's Tide who will force it in. And no hesitations this game from Ben. Resnal and Tide just look so much more comfortable right now. I don't know if maybe it's because they have a little bit of a warm-up from their last series, or there's a little bit more in towards what they want out of what they expect out of their opponents, or a little bit more towards what they want out of their own playstyle. But right now it looks a lot more comfortable from them. Maybe it's because Cole Palmer isn't playing nearly one-on-one based, but Ben can't exactly be settled just yet with this. They still have a lot of work to do, and Tide is looking for another goal. He'll get just that, 3 for 3. And boy, this is a very aggressive start for Ben. And Velocity, who got a bit careless off the back wall. And the last thing he was expecting there was a straight shot in the net. But Ben read that. And Tide, who has had no problem taking shots tonight, that's for certain, from far distances. Take another one here as a fit kickoff now. Well, at least result in a shot, but not much more here for Cole Palmer. Although that's a double commit, and Resnal's got to get up to it. As Velocity turned away by Resnal, he's got to get another touch on it. Just to slow things down, it's MSN now. As he's up the ceiling. Resnal to clear. Little chase down, we'll take the boost instead, and I don't know if MSN realized, but that's not your teammate there, that's Resnal, and it's a wide open net for Tide! Well, for MSN, a little careless on that passing play. Not your teammate. Three minutes to go, but I can't imagine that Cole Palmer is exactly happy right now. Want to make it even worse for them. That's almost 5-0. It will be 5-0. Resnal will take his first of the game, and they're already calling game 1 here. As yeah, they are calling that they would like to have this game end, so we're gonna get a quick match admin here. We'll end this game at 0, so that is a 5-0 smashing for Ben. Cole Palmer did call for it. They don't want to play the rest of this game, so they're gone for a little bit. We'll go get, I think, a car swap, and we'll be back with game 2. Ordinarily, we don't generally allow teams to forfeit, but I mean, it's 5-0. Both these teams are okay with it. And there's no real use playing the rest of this game, so we're just gonna let them have it and go to the next battle in our series. Well, game 2 is next up on the line. Again, for Ben already one step closer to winning the tournament. And they had to go all the way to game 3 in their last series. Both these teams had to. Why not end this one a little bit earlier? Why not make your grand finals a little bit easier for yourself? Well, we'll see if they can get it done. For now, Ben are off to a good start, but that start can definitely stop at any point here. If Cole Palmer is able to turn things up, unfortunately for them, this game may not be starting up very well. Resnal's already gotten one. He just did not let go of MSN. That is bully ball right there from Resnal. And he's not done there. He gets a bump on him too, and he goes for that shot. Well, if you thought game 1 ended off pretty badly, game 2 is not any better for them. At least not at the beginning. Although they will win the kickoff here. Infield pass. Velocity. I think he's trying to find MSN again. Oh, he does find him! How did that sneak in? I thought there was no chance. I thought that was a butchered passing play from Velocity. I mean, it was. That went right behind him. But MSN, somehow he finds a way to get that one in. He dunks out Resnal. I didn't think there was a chance that they could even get a shot at the end of that one. But credit to Cole Palmer not giving up on the play. They'll get a goal because of it. And now they have a chance for another one. Resinal's racing back will at least keep up velocity. And now he's got boost as well. Cole Palmer waiting, but it's Resinal who will go to the net. And be denied by MSN. Tied. Oh, bumped out. Resinal sacrificing himself. Is it on target? Oh, it's off the post. Almost the goal they were looking for. Now tied. That's just wide of the target. And Velocity will get a little bit for his efforts. Resinal going all the way back to defense. Tied will be next. And Ben still on the offensive zone, not winning the boost right now. They can't attack because they don't have the boost to go upfield. Tied. We'll race after this one. It's Resinal who's beside him. As a dribble play, cut out by MSN. Another important boost grab for Cole Palmer. Resinal now. Velocity, keep it out. Tied, will wait. And now he'll take on Velocity. Cole Palmer taking all the resources in this game. And again, Ben just can't play offense because they can't push upfield. They don't have the boost, and now they got dunked by Velocity. Another dunk goal for Cole Palmer. Velocity will take this one here instead of MSN. That is not a good touch for Resinal. He didn't get up very early out of his net. Didn't really recognize the play in front of him. And then at the end of this thing, gets scored on by Velocity. And it will be Resinal who will look for the answer. Ground pinch! Oh! What a strike! A ground pinch! Three minutes, 5 seconds left in game 2. And that will at least bring a little bit of energy back to Ben. Team Ben, that is. Oh, that's not going to help him out much more, though. Still in front of the net. It's a double commit, and now another double commit. Oh, now a double commit here for Cole Palmer. MSN and Velocity in the same spot. And here in game 2, a very important game 2. Cole Palmer rushing up the field, and now nobody's back! It is 3-2! Where on earth was Resinal going? I mean, I don't know what happened there out of Resinal tie, but someone's got to be in the net on that play. Way too easy for Velocity. And Cole Palmer putting their opponents a little bit on ice here. And now he'll go again. Oh, he's trying to fake it. Oh, he's did a good job too. MSN. Oh, he needed to put that one in a wide open net. He's going to be pretty disappointed because it should be 4-2 at this point. Velocity did a great job at winning the play. All MSN has to do on that play is just put it in. He'll try again. Resinal's got to this one as MSN bumped out. Velocity unable to take down Tied, and he'll have room up in the air. Reset! Dunk on it! Oh, are you kidding me? That is a Christmas miracle for Tied. Swoops in, takes it up the dome, and Cole Palmer stood frozen. And now they'll be down! A kickoff goal for Resinal! Those last couple of goals for Ben have been absolute lifesavers for them. Just so much more energy right now. I feel like they were falling asleep at the start of this game. They cannot and have not been doing it here. And yet another kickoff now that they'll take. Well, not really, actually. Velocity's going to have this ball first. Unless Ben takes it from him, he's going to look to score. MSN, 4-4. Well, it won't be Velocity who scores this one, but again, he's doing the most important job here, and that is taking down the defenders Velocity's making life easy for MSN. No matter what he's been doing, no matter what the scoreline says, this is Velocity right now who's leading for Cold Palmer. Oh, that's not a good touch, though. Right back in the other way. Resno will take it. 4 goals for 5 shots, the Canadian. Easily catching Velocity out of position. And Velocity was looking for a very high, powerful touch-up to MSN. Goes absolutely nowhere with it. Oh, there's no boost for Tide. Resno's gonna go for this then. You'll take it away, and now take it down the field. MSN. Resno's already airborne. He's gonna stop that play short of the net. As Velocity likely to be next, will instead wait here as MSN takes out Tide on a demo. Now Velocity will hold on, and now he's got his chance. Resno RKO'd. It's Tide who will wait. It's Resno who takes it out. And to the side wall. Up the ceiling he goes. Musty flick. No power on it. Oh, but Tide is already up. Gonna flip reset. Won't get to it. Now chasing down Velocity. He's got boost to work with. Velocity doesn't. And Team Ben. Oh, I gotta be careful. He's out of position. Velocity with a powerful sling. Punch it to the back of the goal. And Team Ben just cannot seem to hold their leads for any real major amount of time. Speaking of time, we are running out of time. It might be overtime that ends this game. Velocity, though, looking to say not so fast. It is the 11th goal of the game, and Cold Palmer are now less than half a minute away from tying the series. "24 seconds left on the clock. Resno and Tide are in need of a big play downfield. Velocity sent back by Tide. It's Resno to shoot this one. He'll throw it into the half, get his team some offense, and now he'll get Tide a pass. Resno, can he turn it in? No, Velocity got to it. And that'll end game 2 just like that. It is Cold Palmer who will take a game back and tie this series. It is Cold Palmer. We're going to make life very difficult for Team Ben, that's for certain. Game 3 with still no end of the series in sight for either side. Match point to be determined here. And with the closeness of last game, I'm hoping we see more of that. I'm kind of expecting that we see more of that. Oh, it's another long shot for Velocity. He's done it again here. I don't know what it is with Velocity. I don't know how his shooting has improved this much, but man, this is another long shot and another one that completely gets by Tide. I mean, he's not even in bad positioning here. That's just a great shot from Velocity. Oh, it's a double fake kickoff. And nobody wanted to push up for it. Team Ben's going to win this one. And Resno might have his chance. To the corner. It's Tide. Is there anyone back? He'll get around one. Velocity waiting. Still waiting. No shot on the end of it. Now he'll challenge. Pinch back. Tide. Upfield. It is straight to MSN. And this going to be straight in the goal. It will be straight in the goal. A giveaway touch for Tide. I think he was looking for Resno to jump up for it. But just not recognizing where the opponents are. And the Europeans have an early lead on the #1 seed. Oh, but it's not going to last that way long, that's for certain. Already a goal off the kickoff and a very aggressive push out of Team Ben. And just look at how high up they are. The bump immediately up the kickoff. And the goal to follow, one away from tying this game. Still really feels like anyone's to win it here. As Resinal will win the challenge. Velocity won't have this one. Colt Palmer still has the clear as it's tied. Oh, is anyone back? Velocity's got to be careful here. Resinal jumps in for the score. Well, no boost from MSN. He's left Velocity all alone here. 2-on-1. And Ben knows they can take all the time they need to make the play work for them. As now a bump from Tide will at least get things to slow down around a Colt Palmer. On MSN, he's gonna have to go back. It's Resinal. Pinched across, straight for the opponents. Tide, I don't like that touch from him. He could have taken it back to the corner. Instead, it'll go across the goal here for Resinal. And he might even beat out MSN here. Velocity. MSN. Velocity waiting. A good decision here as MSN won't get down the field. In fact, he got that play completely stolen from him. And now Colt Palmer again. Resinal. Still holding. Oh man, MSN almost scored in his own nets. That could have been dangerous. As Resinal. Oh, what a touch! Tide won't be ready for it. It was a brilliant mechanical move from Resinal. He's able to save his flip for as long as he possibly could before chipping it over Colt Palmer. But still a tied game. Anyone to win it. Tied. Oh, he's just gonna throw one on. Velocity wasn't really covering the net there. He sort of baited in that shot. He had boost. And now it's Ben upfield again. Resinal. Past one. He's still got the ball. Resinal keeps it up high. It's tied. Can Resinal jump in? No, he doesn't have the boost for it. Tide needed to shoot that one instead. I think was looking for the layup. A bit one touch too many. They'll clear it away again, but this one easily kept back by MSN. Resinal pushes it away. Tide will hold, and Team Ben staying with it. Resinal. Tide. Has Resinal, but he'll take it himself. Flip reset. And Ben now out of position. They'll have to go back to defense. MSN. Oh, he's got the flip reset too. Well, at least make Resinal a little bit nervous. As now, again, reminder, that next goal is almost certainly could be the one to win it here. Flip reset again! That one blocked. Follow-up shot from Velocity. Blocked again! Resinal just getting in the way right now. Tide's gotta get the save here, he will. That shot was straight at him. And now up he goes. Resinal to clear. Up the corner, Velocity. Tide. Resinal up. Up and away. Oh, but he has to go right back to ground as the flip reset goes nowhere. Long touch. Oh, it's open here. Velocity to take it. Resinal blindsided by MSN. Velocity. Without any boost, he wouldn't have gone for it initially, but after that bump, he has no other options. "65 seconds in this game to go." And again, the number 1 overall seed facing some real problems right now to Colt Palmer. Tide. Velocity, is it on target? It very nearly was. As Velocity again's gonna have to be careful. Tide finds Resinal. That could have been a stronger first touch. And Ben again will try to play midfield. Oh, Resinal's gonna go for this one. There's a lot of hesitation out of Velocity. I don't know if he was intending to wait that long. As now he's got a little bit of support. It's a demo! It's a 2-goal advantage! Well, a risky choice for Resinal. He didn't have to rush that play. They were only down by 1. If you take some more defensive approach, you don't leave your opponent alone. You have more room to play that kind of challenge. Well, you have less room, but you have more. You're closer to your teammates. You have a better opportunity. An unnecessary risk, and now they gotta get 2 goals here. Reznol will look for 1. He won't even get there. As tied to the back wall. Oh, and a big clear will end this game for Ben. Cold Palmer are going to take match point just like that. While Ben may be looking for 1 last goal, they'll almost certainly get it here as well. Oh, no, they won't. Tide missed it. But I don't think he really cares. That wasn't going to make a difference. And now Cold Palmer, 1 win away from taking the tournament. And the $100 out of this $160 prize pool. Utopia Coliseum up next, Game 4 to win the series here for Cold Palmer. I mean, they're almost there. They really are. Closing in on taking the series. Ben and Cold Palmer just need this game. And I'm excited to see what this game shows us, but Cold Palmer can take the series right here. $160, the majority of it could fall to Cold Palmer after this game. Team Ben, if they want to take this, if they want a chance in this series, they gotta go to Champions Field in Game 5. They must win here. Cold Palmer, though, have 2 chances. This is their first. Reznol. Up for Ben. We'll at least force things down out of MSN. As velocity pushing up high, it's low boost already for Cold Palmer. It's a great clear, though. And Reznol has to go back for it. And give Cold Palmer all this boost. Flip reset, though. Hit into the center of the net. Pinched away. Tide holds onto it. Kept up. He'll get by MSN. Velocity will at least hold it back, hold up the back line. Infield demo! Open! Reznol! Well, Velocity was back. I thought he was going to be at least a bit of a safeguard here, but Tide just gets right through him. Elimination of the opponent. Ben will happily take it. But here we go the other way. Maybe a bump on Reznol. It is an answer. And it's MSN. Oh, Velocity going all in for the boost here. Reznol with nothing. Really doesn't have any. Really can't make as much of a reach as he wants to. And that is exactly how you make that work. So a flip reset for MSN. It won't last for long, though. Already another goal in. This time it is tied. As a kickoff that just went completely poorly for MSN. It's left Velocity all alone. And Ben using both players to their advantage. Go for the infield pass and connect on it. Oh, but another one. Velocity to MSN. I mean, we've just passed the first minute. This is our 4th goal already, and Tide, who I'm sure would have liked a better touch from that play, gives it straight up to Cold Palmer. Reznol Tide are going to need to make some magic work here. May be tied, but realistically, you don't want to leave this game tied. Puts a lot more pressure on you than it does on Cold Palmer, who don't need to win this game. And Reznol now out of position. Now Ben will have to score. As it's Cold Palmer for a 3-2 lead. There's another delayed kickoff that doesn't work here. Cold Palmer, though, will turn it into a fake play, and MSN will take the dribble. Velocity bumped. Tide will hold on to this one, and he's got room. One player to beat. It's MSN. Look at this kind of aggression. He pushes out of his net for that play. Now he's got it to the back wall. Tide will get to it. Infield pass. Actually, not really. Velocity was looking for MSN. It instead will go to Tide. Now Reznal has Tide waiting across. Will play this one. Will bounce off MSN to safety. Tide. Reznal with Velocity in front to the back wall. The bump. Tide. The follow. Not there. And Velocity now will leave it for MSN to go the other way. He's already got a couple goals this game. He's looking for another. Great fake under one. Follow-up shot from Velocity doesn't go anywhere. And Reznal will flick it away. Gets the bump on MSN too, but he's in a much worse position than MSN is. And Cole Palmer, double commit, but still off to safety. Can play a 2v1 here as well. Reznal's got to get beat. He will be beat. And Tide, who left him for some boosts, now really regretting that decision. Because every time Cole Palmer is playing 2-on-1, they have scored off of it. It's that chemistry that these two have on Cole Palmer that really is working well for them. MSN, again, doing a perfect job at using that chemistry to their advantage. So much room given up on the rotation off of Ben. They're really doing a good job at recognizing it and taking it, and now they've got even more room. It is 5-2 as Velocity has another one. And Ben, 3 goals behind with 2 minutes left, may be watching as their tournament ends in the finals. Definitely the danger is still there. And Velocity and MSN now, all they need to do is take this game and just hold this lead. They don't need to score anymore. They don't need to play any more offense. It's just about the defense now for them. Oh, that's not going to help them out very much. It's just kept away, though. Reznal a little unhappy about that one as he's now been bumped by his own teammate. He'll still manage to get to the ball, and now one-on-one with MSN. Tide there as well. He'll, I think, look for the passing play. It's everybody in for Team Ben. And still in for Team Ben. Tide, not on target. Reznal, though, he's got shut down there by MSN, who jumped from behind him and got to the ball first. Here he goes again. It's another flip reset. But Tide unable to convince himself that he can challenge that. We'll watch as it goes away from him. Reznal, up in the air. Still Reznal. Oh, he's got through him! At the back! It's open! Oh, it's a great save! Follow up! Oh, Reznal missed! Here goes Tide! It's Bill find the goal! Pandic in front of the net! But finally, it will go in for Team Ben as that miss from Reznal I thought was going to do it for them. I didn't know if Tide could get around to that one in time, but he does. And 49 seconds left. It's not a lot of time here for Team Ben, but it's enough for the 2 goals they need. As Tide off the back wall, it's Velocity who will keep up. Reznal who's looking to draw in some opponents. Maybe done a little too well at drawing them in. As it is MSN who gets a piece of it. Now Velocity, Tide with the play. And Velocity will do a good job at not letting the ball get away from his net. Reznal with a challenge. As MSN to the midfield. One with Tide who'll take the challenge, but Reznal knows he's got room. He's got to score here. Reset on 1! Oh, it's off the post! Velocity denies! And Cold Palmer will take the tournament with that! 3-1, the series is theirs. Velocity and MSN, the substitute, will find the win for Cold Palmer. 3-1 the scoreline, 3-1 the series. As we are getting confirmation here as well, in the third place matchup, it is Erm who took down $100 3-0. So a win, so a third place prize for which again that is Sif and Sawafi, but the knight belongs to Velocity and MSN, as well as Dex's, whoever you think deserves this one, whoever you wish to talk about, but again, the win is theirs. That is a major victory. And it is Colt Palmer who will take this one. So through all the matches, Colt Palmer with a number 2 seed with the victory, with the win. They really had to work for it, but credit where it's due. Well played. Really, really well played. So for Game 7 Esports and myself, thank you all so much for joining. I don't know if this is going to be the last stream on this channel for 2025, but if it is, because there's a good chance it will be, thank you all so much for making 2025 so amazing. Really is. To all of you who've been watching and who've been following, we've just hit, by the way, we just hit 3,000 followers, so thank you all so much for that. That means a lot to me. 3K at the end of the year is a great gift for the end of 2025. I mean, at this point, I basically hit my 4-year casting. I know they always call it your cast anniversary. I don't like calling it that, but this is 4 years now of doing commentary on Twitch, and really, it means so much to me. So, to all of you who've made this happen, thank you very much. I really couldn't have done it without your support. So again, thank you all so much. What a great tournament to end the year, and a great accomplishment as well. 3,000 followers. Again, just thank you oh so much. It really is a dream come true to hit such an incredible milestone. But again, seriously, thank you all so much. Thank you all for making this year count, and really making this year a special one as well. That's it for me. That's it for the Sportiest stream. Again, we'll be back. If we're back before the end of 2025, you'll know. But if not, enjoy your holidays. Enjoy the new year to all of you who are watching. And we'll see you again in 2026. At least, if not, we'll see you again close enough to 2026. And we'll be back for another year of action. Again, thank you all so much for making this year matter, for making this year so important, and really for making what I do such a fun thing to do. Because I don't do this for money, if you're wondering. I do this because it's enjoyable. So, again, thank you all so much for being so amazing, for being so supportive. Have an amazing rest of your night, everybody. Take care, enjoy the holidays, and enjoy the new year. Have a good rest of your night. And, well, we'll be back in 2026.